let's take a look at G.I. Joe MP from the Reaction series. I picked this up for $3.99. It is not for children. It is an adult collector item. This action figure is the same size as the original G.I. Joes. Now, he is one that would have fit in really well, at least the character, with the original G.I. Joes, the original, like, what was it, 13 of them? But I don't remember him ever being made. He looks like he's based more on the older G.I. Joes from the 60s. On the back, file name, enter name here. So it's kind of a, he could be anybody you want him to be. There was a toy like that where you could make your own G.I. Joe as yourself. It looked the same for everybody. It didn't have any skin showing, so it didn't matter what color you were. And it was just one of those, this one obviously has got a skin showing, but I'm talking about, it could be anybody you want it to be. So if you want to put, and you sent off for it, so you had your name on your file card. I never got that. That'd have been cool though. Birthplace, enter location. Primary specialty, infantry. Military specialty, defense and security. So he is working on duty, patrolling the area. G.I. Joe MPs are here to assist, defend, and protect against all Cobra enemies. All right, so let's make sure we take this off the card carefully so we can preserve that incredibly awesome art. Now, when I was a kid, one of my very first Christmases, I think it was my first Christmas, I got a G.I. Joe 12-inch figure. So this kind of goes back to that era as far as the way it looks. There we go, we got to preserve the artwork. And he had the fuzzy head and eagle eyes. I have a picture of me with him. And it had to be like 1 year old then. It was like I was so tiny. Maybe it was my second one. It's hard to remember. I had to been 8 months old for Christmas. I don't know. I don't think an 8-year-old can stand up yet, can he? Or an 8-year-old, yeah. An 8-month-old is what I meant to say. All right, so with all these figures, they are the basic Star Wars original action figure kind of articulation. 5 POA. The legs can sit down, so he can sit inside of a, starship or military van or something. They can't go back any farther because, well, but he has a rifle, which if you put it in his hand, it's going to look a little strange, I do believe. Yeah, I mean, I always imagine him having both hands on that, and he's not going to be able to do that. In the picture, it shows him holding it like this, which might look a little bit better, like he's running with it. He's not going to use it yet. He's just on patrol, basically. So whenever he's just walking around, he's probably going to carry it, something more like that. I mean, obviously not exactly, but I can't do anything else in real life. That looks a little bit more natural, actually. So let's see if he compares to an original G.I. Joe figure. Let's compare it to Zartan, same height. Actually, these are looking a little bit smaller every time I put one out. They look smaller and smaller for some reason. All right, so he is almost 4 inches, 3 3/4, and for centimeters, he is, if you go to the bottom up to the top, almost 10 centimeters tall. So there's not much to say about him as far as him being on the cartoon, because they definitely had these in the cartoon, but they did not do any kind of interaction with the regular characters. They were just kind of there. So let me ask you a question. Do you want to add this to your collection? Do you have one of these in your collection? If nothing else, it might be good to have in your background of your G.I. Joe base, them standing guard. I wouldn't have the gun like this though. I would probably, if I was going to be really good about this, actually, where's that rubber band at? I pulled a rubber band off of one of them. I would probably have something better than this though, set up for him to have it on his back. Like a, that carrying, yeah, of course it's not going to go easy for me. Nothing ever does. So I would have, and I would do a better job than that. And I would probably strap it to his back while he's standing on patrol, maybe at a checkpoint or just at a lookout tower. It would be cool if they put a little lever in the back and his eyes went back and forth, left and right. And his helmet does not come off. I know it does look like they do, but they don't. So did you pick this one up? And let me know what you would do with this figure. Would you want to get more of them? Would you troop build them? Would you, like I said, put them in the background, if nothing else? Have a fantastic day.